All right. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Chef Destiny and Chef Aja Cooking and Learning with Care segment, and it is a beautiful Thursday. And today we are all about the cluck cluck. We're gonna teach you about the chickens and turkeys. And shout out to Sis Kim for drawing my diagram of my beautiful chicken again. I see Aisha drew her turkey. Go ahead, Aisha.
Oh, good morning, y'all. How you doing?
Good morning.
So
Okay.
go ahead and get started, Aisha. Go ahead.
All right. I hope everybody's having a great morning, a great day on this beautiful day. Can everybody see my diagram? It's not as beautiful as
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Today I'm going to break down the turkey, just giving you some helpful information.
Your turkey looks absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. So here we have the turkey, and these are the parts of the turkey that are edible. We have the neck, which will be up here where you have your neck bones, etc. Then we have the breast, that's at the bottom. Then you will have the tenderloin, which is between the breast and the wings. Then down below you have the thigh. And then next to the thigh at the bottom, which I never knew, you have the drumstick, okay? So the parts of the turkey, you have the back, you have bone and boneless breasts, you have the tenderloin, you have thighs, you have drumettes, you have drumsticks, full legs, full wing, and wing tips. You also can eat the offals, as some of us may know, or we call it the giblets. And those are the gizzards, hearts, liver, and they also call the neck offals too, which I did not know. And I know like my aunts and them, they make a lot of giblet gravy, so they use the offals a lot and make it a good, rich gravy. Are there any questions about the parts of the turkey?
No.
No.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have a friend that you can hear me. I have a friend goes to a restaurant, whatever, and she gets turkey ribs. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, actually, I have not.
Now I don't know where that would come from. Excuse me.
I need to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know whether
You
Stacy's on or not, but it's a friend of. She gets turkey ribs, and I've never seen them.
Chef Destiny, have you heard of turkey ribs?
Yes, we've served them at the Darnell Center.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Excuse me, I see something that says turkey ribs aren't actually made from real turkey. Rather, they're taken from the shoulder section of the bird.
Thank you, Chef Kim. Thank you, Chef Kim. I was finna say that. Thank you so much, Chef Kim.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. I was just about to say that. Thank you.
Well,
so
can she repeat it? Can somebody repeat it again?
Yeah, go ahead. She can repeat it. Go ahead, Chef.
It says turkey ribs aren't actually made from the ribs of a turkey. They're taken from the shoulder section of the bird. The meat of the shoulder has a flavor and texture reminiscent of pork ribs, but with less fat and gristle.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But they're really hard to find because we only
Oh, they are?
Yeah, we only had them a couple times at the center, and after that, I couldn't find them no more. And a lot of people, it's hard to find them. So I would try online.
Okay.
Really looking for some, or like places like Sam's Club or Costco, or if you go to their meat department, you can specially ask them, can they get turkey ribs? You can ask them for any kind of specialty meat that they don't have, And
Mhm.
sometimes they will be obliged and they will tell their managers and they will order it. They'll take your information and they'll call you when they get it. They've done that for me, especially around Thanksgiving.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Aja.
Welcome.
You done, Aja?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Turkey feet.
All right, so now
Turkey
we're gonna
feet.
get on to Kim's beautiful diagram. Oh, also shout out to Miss Terrell. Got me this egg with my initial on it. Okay. Well, let me tell y'all what Kim done wrote up here, what the chick is saying.
It's me.
You
Yeah.
need to change your view.
Video.
Oh, sorry. We good?
Yeah. Well, can we name the chicken? What's the
Sure.
chicken
What
name?
y'all want to name it?
Chico.
Who?
Chico.
P.
Chico.
P.
Chico with a C. Chico. Chico.
Oh, Chico. Chico the chicken.
Yeah, right.
Cute.
All right, he looked like a Chico. He really, y'all see we got on, I'm kind of rocking the gobbler with him.
So funny.
So it say, rise and shine, mother clucker.
Uh-uh.
And
Oh.
hi, I'm premium quality, farm fresh and free range. And I have eggs too.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we're gonna go over the parts of the chicken. And there's not many parts to a chicken. We don't have to go over the anatomy because you know everything got a heart, brain, and all of that. So we'll start up here. And what is that? This.
This is head.
Correct. And do you know what you can use the head for?
I don't want to know.
You can use it for making like a broth.
Correct, Kim. You can use
What?
it for broths or stews.
Oh my goodness.
No.
And in case I didn't ever tell you, but I think I did, when I was in high school, we had a culinary arts program in our high school. I was the vice president my junior year and president my senior year. We also had a restaurant in our school, but our chef took us on field trips. So we went to the chicken factory where they kill them, cut them, slice them, pack them. So I know all the ins and outs of the chicken, the cow. Only one I haven't been to is the pig, but I still know a lot about that too. So next, we're gonna go. What's this right here?
The neck.
Neck.
Correct. Do y'all eat chicken necks?
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Okay. How you eat your chicken neck? Is that Miss Regina?
This me, baby.
Yay, come on.
I take my chicken neck and boil them and put them in some rice.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go to the next part. What's this part right here?
Hey, Stacy.
That's the back. That's the
Yeah,
back.
that's the chicken back. Y'all eat the backs?
Yes,
Yes.
Lord.
Yes.
I like chicken backs too. They really can be
They
good.
good.
They really can.
What do you
All right, we're
braise
gonna go-
them? Or you make? Well, how do you make the backs?
You
Boil it.
You can boil it or
Boil, you
fry
fry
it. A lot
You
of
can
people
fry
like to
it.
fry it. I've had it both ways. Next, we're gonna go to right here.
The breast.
Yes, one of my favorite parts.
I don't like breast. It's too dry.
Well, that's only because you ain't had it cooked right. Breast ain't always
Okay.
gotta be dry. People just don't know how to cook it.
Well, you gonna teach me that.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna move right along. What are these two right here?
The drumstick.
That's right. The drumsticks. I'm not a drumstick girl. I like thighs and breasts. And I like wings too.
drumstick. I like
I'm
dark
really
meat.
the drumstick girl.
Yeah.
Moving right along, right here.
How, Destiny, how
Yes,
you
ma'am.
gonna pass by the
The
By the
chicken
who?
feet.
I ain't got to it yet. Let me get to it. Hey, let me tell you something. This is not Kim's pottery art class. And you will not bring that art attitude over here to this culinary.
Oh my gosh.
I know how y'all is. Y'all roguish in that class.
Oh,
Okay, but, and I'm just kidding. Y'all know I'm just kidding. But this part right here, what we call that?
Is that the wing?
Yes, that is the wing. All right, we're gonna move right along. This part right here, which is my favorite part.
The boot.
thigh.
The thigh, yes. And the thigh is what? White or dark?
Dark
Dark.
meat.
Dark meat.
The breast is what? Is that white or
White.
dark?
White.
White.
White meat.
Drumstick, is that white or dark?
Dark.
Meat.
Dark.
Wing, white or dark?
It's
White.
really white meat.
White.
Right. And, all right, what's this right here?
The booty.
Y'all know Tina Turner got a song. What she say?
Tail feather.
Shake your
Shell
tail
feather,
feather.
baby.
That's
Tail
right.
feather.
That's the tail.
Tail feather.
Shake your tail feather. Do anybody eat the tail? I like the tail. The
Nah.
tail got some good little meat on it.
Your,
No.
your grandfather liked to tell.
The
Greasy.
tail, it has some really good meat on it. And then y'all know the other parts are like the heart, the brain, the liver. Oh, and then y'all down here, let me not forget.
The feet.
Chicken feet.
Chicken feet, I don't eat that. But
It make good
With rice.
broth. Chicken feet make good broth.
yeah, that's about all I do with the
Dumpling.
is making a broth. And then y'all know what come out of a chicken is the eggs. So, we'll go and sit back down. So, the whole chicken cuts start from the whole bird. You can either have the whole bird and you can flatten and barbecue that. I like it when they do it like that. I like it when they put the can of beer in it and barbecue it like that. It's used for making chicken stock, roasting, poaching, salads, sandwiches. You do a lot with the whole chicken, or they sell those little whole chickens in the grocery store. I like those. You can cook those. I like to use those for salads or anything. The drumstick and the wing are your cheaper cuts of meat, but they are delicious. And I don't know when I know drumsticks are cheap, but sometimes wings not cheap. Well, wingettes are not so cheap. Whole wings are cheaper than wingettes. The thigh can be bought as a fillet with the skin on or off, and the meat is brown, and it has more fat than the breast. The breast and the tenderloin is the most versatile meat on the chicken. It's white meat, but it has very little fat. That's why it can get dry so fast if you don't know how to cook it. The tenderloin is slightly more tender, and they can be great. You can make tenderloins out of them, which is bread them or whatever. You can char grill them or toss them on a salad. The breast can also be stuffed. You can marinate it, grill it, pan fry it, roast it, bake it, poach it, put it in soups. A supreme cut is the chicken breast with the wingette still attached. Y'all seen some of those?
Uh-huh.
They also call it an airline chicken. Have anybody ever heard of the chicken Maryland?
No.
That is the thigh, and this is not very common because I don't even see a lot of this, but that is the thigh with the drumstick attached. I really ain't never seen them sell it like
Leg
that.
quarter.
Oh, yeah, they call
Yes,
it.
I have.
Yeah, you can buy
Well, yeah,
the
you're right. The leg quarter. I'm sorry. That's what we
Yeah.
used to call it, a leg quarter.
right.
But I guess technically they call it a chicken Maryland, but it is our leg quarter, sorry. And then you have minced chicken. which is just, I taught y'all what mince is when we went over the cuts. Y'all remember what mincing is, right?
Yes, when you
Oh,
ground it
go
up.
ahead. Go ahead, Miss Betty.
When you ground it up.
You chop it up really
Chop
small.
it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like for the minced chicken, you know, you can make meatballs out of that, burgers, things of that nature.
Mm.
And the chicken is a type of domestic fowl, F-O-W-L, a subspecies of the red jungle fowl. Chickens are one of the most common and widespread domestic animals, with a total population of 23.7 billion as of 2018, up more than 19 billion since 2011. There are more chickens in the world than any other bird or domesticated fowl. The chicken's lifespan is 5 to 10 years. The scientific name is Gallus domesticus. And does anybody know what chickens eat?
Corn.
Just
That's
about
what
everything.
you said, corn.
They is that, or they call it mash or pellets. And this
Right.
is a little disturbing too. They also crush oyster shells and grits, which is small sharp rocks, into the pellets and the mash. I don't understand that at
Isn't
all.
that bad for humans to eat the
Well,
chicken?
we're gonna get to that. A chicken also has between 5,000 and 8,000 feathers. So here goes some chicken facts for you. You can tell what color egg a chicken lays by the color of her earlobes. Yes, chicken has earlobes. Chickens have their own language. They use up to 24 different sounds to communicate with one another. Did y'all know that?
No.
Chickens like dust baths. I said it right, dust baths. It's a part of how birds preen or groom themselves to keep their feathers in good conditions. When you see them out there just clucking around in that dirt, that's what they like to do. And chickens are flock animals who like company. A group of 3 or 4 is enough to let them develop a comfortable pecking order. We got 17 people in class. All right, y'all. Chickens are good at math. From a young age, they can add, subtract, and recognize different shapes. Chicken's superpower is her eyesight. It's much better than ours. They can see 4 wavelengths: blue, green, red, and UV lights. Chickens have a good sense of humor, a good sense of time, because they know their dinner time and they can become annoyed and peck their owners if they are a minute late with their food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and chickens can be taught tricks, including how to ride a bike, to come when you call them, and how to play a piano. Yeah. That's what I said. Now I'm gonna have to scare you a little bit. I'm sorry. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
So here are some scary facts about chicken. There are 2 types of chicken available for human consumption. It's the natural produce, otherwise known as the desi chicken, D-E-S-I, which is now only found in countryside areas. The other is called broiler chicken, and that is nothing but an artificial breed created for human consumption. And it is high in chemicals, which has scary side effects that make it really unfit for human body. So again, the natural produce, otherwise known as the desi chicken, is better for us. This other chicken, which we probably be eating all the time, the broiler chicken, is the breed that they created. I don't even want to know how they did that, which is splicing, dicing up parts. The broiler chicken is extremely white in color and raised in open structures called houses, where they eat and roam and commune with other chickens, and they don't lay eggs.
What?
Yes, mutant chickens. They do not lay egg. They only make them so we can eat them and get sick, I guess.
Oh,
Once
Lord.
they are 10 to 12 weeks old, they gain enough mass and they are sold for human consumption. But due to the use of antibiotics, broiler chickens taste good, but they are considered bad for human brains because of chemicals. They cause headaches and neurological problems. I'm gonna have to start checking this out when I eat chicken. And I'm gonna have to start definitely, and I want all of you to, we learn it together, start reading your packages on your chicken so we can see if it's farm raised, if it's human made or what. So, because you would never think of a headache being in line with chicken. You know what I'm saying? 97% of broiler chickens contain germs and are harmful bacteria because of the way they are handled mostly. They are low on immunity, and that's why they are treated with the antibiotics, but which makes it dangerous for us. The use of synthetic hormones make them look bigger. I've seen them puff up chickens to make them look bigger in the packages. So that's what they're talking about.
Well, Destiny, by law, are the stores required to put whether chicken was man-made or
I don't think they are, because I've never seen a human-made chicken put on the package. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain, United States is really, really kind of messy when it comes to what we consume and what they allow to be out there. Like we talked about in other conversations, they allow a certain percentage of whatever to be in our food.
Okay.
Whether that's bug legs or a piece of rat or a piece of wood, or they allow a certain percentage of that to be in our food. Other countries do not. Some other countries have really strict laws about their food and what they're giving to their people. And some other third world countries don't, as you see. If you cook this broiler chicken at a high temperature, which I don't see how you can do it any other way, if you want to get to 165 degrees, unless you're cooking it at 200 degrees for like some hours. Excuse me.
Chef.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to get the preaching on your class, but one thing I wanted to say that due to the fact of like the food industry, the reason why a lot of the things that they do is due to consumerism, like because US is used to having things their way as quick as they wanted, they started to produce products in a way that people could get them faster and have them readily for them. But what you were saying about you wouldn't think that a chicken would probably give you a headache, but I think that all meats that are not properly handled would give you more than just a headache. That's why a lot of people have cancer.
Yeah, I was getting to that. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I was saying if you cook it at high temps, it forms a carcinogenic compound that increases the risk of cancer, which Kim was just talking about. And they're high in arsenic, and that they put that in the chicken in order to protect the chicken from diarrhea and improve their digestion. But it's bad for us.
Right.
It gives us diabetes, cancer, and neurological disorders. It's also extremely low in fiber and is calorie dense, and the combination of those two will never make you full. I guess that's why sometimes associated with like Chinese food, a lot of chicken and stuff, you eat their food and 2 hours later you're hungry again.
When my niece was in high school, they told them all about what they were putting in chicken, and she won't eat chicken right now. She's not happy with it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who do not eat chicken at all. I love it, but I am going to start taking a closer look.
Yeah.
So scary that you don't know, you done ate all kind of stuff since a child. all the way up till now, but it's not too late to reverse it, you know.
Yes.
And that's
Right.
and like Kim was saying, and I said, it's the way it's handled. It's the way they want to keep it on the shelf, get it out on the shelf. They want to preserve it, so they're jacking us up, putting all these chemicals and stuff in it. So probably the best would be to go back to the caveman days and go out and grab one and kill it and eat it from that state.
So that's why they're so big. The churches, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say churches, but anyway,
But that's true. Churches does have astronomically big pieces of chicken, except for their breasts. Their breasts is little. I don't
Ooh,
know.
ain't they big?
And when they say we are what we eat,
that's true.
we're eating the cells of everything. The cells of the chicken is marinated in our bodies.
Yeah. So I got a little quiz. Some of the stuff I went over, some of it I didn't. So it's not bad, as in you don't get a bad grade.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's, oh, you go into the quiz when some of them said that they never eaten the back of the chicken. When we eat the leg quarters, when they cut it, a part of the back, if you'll notice it, is on the end of the thigh.
Okay. So next time y'all get that cut of chicken, y'all can look for that. But yeah, the back is good. I mean,
Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask another question, but go on and finish with that. It has nothing to do with the back and the thigh or whatever.
No, well, go ahead and answer your question before I start.
Okay. And, my neighbor across the street is from South Georgia. And occasionally she will come back. She'll have purple eggs and green ones. And she said they came from some farm. Have you ever heard of that? And I've seen them. They are tinted. It looks like they're tinted.
I've seen brown ones.
But these
I've
are
not
purple.
seen purple or green.
They're a light purple and a light green.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Kim, can you look that up real quick? Kim.
I hear you.
Oh. Was that a yes? Well, while she's looking that up, we can start the quiz. How many feathers does the average chicken have? Is it 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, or 8,000?
2,000.
No, it's 8,000.
Hey.
Remember I said earlier it was between 5 and 8,000. What is the official name of a chocolate egg? And while we're on the subject of colored eggs, does anybody know? Is it A, isoletico, B, French copper marans, or C, brown derbies?
C, brown derby.
Nope, it's B, French copper marans. And I want y'all to go Google that and look them up so you can see what they look like.
Okay.
What is the fear of chickens called? Is it called germophobia, nomophobia, or electrophobia? Electrophobia is the fear of chickens. What is an adult male chicken called? A hen, B, a fowl, C, a rooster, or D, a turkey?
A rooster.
Rooster.
A rooster is correct. And the last one is, what is an adult female chicken called? A chicken, a rooster, a cockerel, or a hen?
Hen.
Hen is correct.
I know that one.
Any more questions before I do a couple little jokes? We got about 2 minutes left.
I got something to say.
Okay, go ahead, Kim.
So they have, like, as it pertains to different colored eggs, they say there are more than 60 breeds of chicken recognized by the American Poultry Association that has, like, different breeds of chicken that make different eggs. And so what they have is like, they got blue eggs, and it's made by this bird called the azure. And y'all know, I think in Spanish, azure is azul, I know it's blue, but they have like green eggs. Y'all know Dr. Seuss lays those green eggs.
Funny.
Yeah.
Eggs, they got dark brown eggs, light brown eggs, white eggs, and then sometimes when they sort of be mixing breeds, you get some of them other different colors like purple, but you can look up different colored eggs and the breeds that make them.
And don't forget, I told you, if you are out or about to get a wild chicken or buy a live chicken, you can tell what color the eggs are gonna be by their what?
Earlobe.
Earlobe. Correct. So yes, there are a lot of different color of eggs. We just don't get to see a lot of it because other countries probably do more of that.
Right.
So here goes some of the chicken jokes.
Wait, Miss Destiny.
Yes.
So you know that chicken on the cartoons, foghorn, leghorn.
Yeah.
When I looked up the eggs, I saw that they.
Did they what?
Sorry, when I looked up the eggs colors, they actually do have a breed of chicken called leghorn.
Oh, for real.
Oh.
Okay, so that could be something we could go over as well, because they do have we can go over the different kind of chickens that make the different kind of egg colors. So the first joke is, why did the farmer have to separate the chicken and the turkeys? Because he sensed foul play.
Oh, Lord.
Ew, too cute.
That's cute. Did you hear about the chicken who could only lay eggs in the winter? She was no spring chicken.
Oh.
What day do chickens hate the most?
Sunday.
Chop day.
Fridays.
They be fried.
And the last one is, why do chickens go to Burger King?
The chicken burger.
To see a chicken strip.
Oh, that's cute.
That was a good one. Now that was a good one.
Oh, Lord. That was funny. I hope y'all enjoyed today, guys. We learned a lot. I love these informational videos because we all get to learn a little more than we knew the day before, which is excellent.
And my aunt Martha, she would bake her chicken in a brown paper bag.
Oh.
She would use a brown paper bag. Yep.
Did you put anything else in it, like any vegetables or herbs, or just the chicken?
Just the chicken.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to try that. Yeah, I want to try.
Brown paper bag.
Would it keep it moist?
Yes.
Another way to keep your breast moist, I'll give y'all this little tidbit, is if you're going to bake it or roast it in the oven, bake it breast side down. You want that breast to be cooking in the juices the whole time instead of upright. You can do the same thing with your turkey. Cook it breast. Now you ain't gonna get that, but then after you cook it, if you want to get that brown color, sit it in there just for 10 minutes after it's cooked so you can get that brown color. But if you want them breasts to stay tender, cook it breast side down. So just the announcement again, so we can all remember, Fall Masquerade next week, Festival and Pumpkin Contest hosted by the Darnell Center on Miss Buffy channel.
Yeah, it'll be on Miss Buffy.
On Miss Buffy channel. Please wear a mask or a costume. Be as creative as you like. We will be line dancing, costume show and tell, decorated pumpkins contest. And right after that, you'll come into my class. me and Aja's class for a spooky Halloween cooking demo. I'm so excited for what Aja gonna do for y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but it's gonna be a nice little spooky little recipes. So without further ado, if there's no more questions, thank y'all to all the
Kim
new
has a
people who came to
question.
class today. Thank you to all the new people who came to class.
Kim has a question.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, I was just gonna say that my mom used to be a chef before she passed. That was her profession. But she used to bake her chicken in the brown paper bag, and it was because it would like put a lot of steam, like y'all was saying, to make it tender. However, I think she opened it at a certain point when she thought it was done to make her skin crispy. But she used to just make sure to check and make sure the bag didn't burn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's very different. Well, I'm really gonna have to try that. I really like that idea. I mean, they do have those kind of like cooking bags that you can cook stuff in. So maybe that's where they went from the brown paper bag to those. So that's kind of like the same thing. But hey, we could try old school and put a little
Even
chicken
like those
in.
recipes that you use the parchment, like Kim was saying, you did it one time, Destiny. You did it like in a pouch, and that keeps it really moist too.
Yeah, I did. That's called the papillote style. Yeah. Oh, and next week we'll be debuting my Auntie Pam's recipe, butternut squash recipe, and Miss Betty's pound cake recipe. So be looking out for those two recipes next week. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and we will be back tomorrow with another banging video for y'all. Love y'all.
Love you too. I like your hair.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.